Hello and welcome to the Z-Hut. Today I would like to show you how you can wall mount things such as your speakers for your surround sound, telephones, plug-ins, stuff of that nature that all have the screw holes in the back. As you can see here, the phone does and the power strip does as well. Now the problem is getting these mounted on the wall straight. Especially being there's two screws that go in each of these, and there's four that go into this. For this demonstration, though, I'm going to do the speaker. Set these out of the way. But getting them lined up, that's the tricky part. Now, years back, like in the 80s and early 90s, they would actually give you a template with a lot of this stuff. But nowadays, every tenth of a cent they can save is more profit, so they don't do that. So this is what we got to do. We have to make our own. Now to do this, you're going to need some tape. It's optional, but I do recommend the tape. You're going to want a pencil. I'm using a carpentry pencil, but a regular pencil would work as well. A little level. You can use a larger one, but these little one like this is going to make it easier to work with. One of your screws that you're going to be using, or something that's pointy, either will work. And then finally, a sheet of paper. This is computer paper. Works great. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to want to go that way. What we got to do is get it lined up on here. I'm going to get a couple pieces of tape, so once I get it lined up, I can secure it. And I'm just going to go off the screw holes that are on here, and I want to line this up as evenly as I can. And then I'm going to tape it down. Just like that. So now it's lined up pretty evenly. I'm just using the screw holes. You want it as close as you can. The closer it is, the leveler it will be when you put it on the wall. Alright, then I'm kind of looking underneath and judging where they are, and here's one here. So I'm going to take my pencil and do a rub. And over here, here's the other one right there. There we go. Now look at that. I got a nice template of where the holes are in the spacing. So now what we can do is remove that, and we can set this out of the way for the moment. Now I'm going to take and fold my tape over so it's out of the way. Next, I'm going to take and fold this sheet of paper exactly in half. Line the corners up, get it exact. And you'll see why you want it exact here in a moment. Get it nice, good, and creased. There. Now, this is the screws I'm going to be using, and it's going to be right in there. So what I'm going to do is take my pointer or take your screw and punch just a little tiny hole on where the screw would be and do each of them. Now you might have three or more or have them staggered, and this is why we're doing a template. Otherwise, to get those lined up, trying to measure it with a tape measure, it's just a nightmare, and this is way quicker. So now we got our two holes set up here. Now what we do is we go to the wall where we're going to hang this and take the level. Now you can put it on the inside or the outside, but you're using the paper as it's creased, and you can use the level so you can get it level on the wall. Then take your pointy thing or a pencil, marker, whatever, so you can transfer the marks, transfer them into the wall. Then put your screws in, screw them into the wall. Take your device you want to mount, hang it. It's going to be perfectly level. The holes are going to be spaced perfectly. The only thing you got to do is play around with. You might have to put them in a little more, or loosen them a little more to get. You want to have the right distance so that the item, you don't have to pry super hard to get it on there, but you gotta give it just a little bit so it locks on and it's nice and tight. All right, that's how easy it is. And this, like I said, it'll work if you're using a power strip. You get that hung on the wall nice and straight, no matter whether you want to do it vertical or horizontal, however you want to hang it. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have a sheet of paper laying around. And if you're doing more than one item, once you're done, I mean, you can flip it over, use the other side. You don't have to use, you know, a sheet of paper for every single one. You can get a couple out of it. And like I said, the level makes it handy. If you don't have one, well, you'll have to eyeball it, but any kind of level will make it easier. And like I said, these should all be tools that you have laying around the house. All right. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining us here today at the Z Hut. I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. So I hope you have a great day, and remember. صباح النور الله يزوج دي بارش سيد سكني ريزي يمكن هو بالوقتني قليني بلا بيع هذا يوم ما ينوري فيني بس مو بالوقت سكني بلا الله أكبر لكن نو نسمع في بيت ليش نوري زي كان نوري يا أصير أيزي يروح لكن أنا أجلس نوري أنا وراء فيه نوري يور في ليش ما ينوري كرشي رفما ناي Thingy, you know, you're on zero roll curve, you know, you're on here, see a law, one on the I think there's so often so you say it easy, what's that? Yeah, wrong. Yeah, this is the last out, it was that bullet was just a bit. I get a very nodded, get her boost here, but then only went out. Yeah, the boss that's it here, if I can only take your own little swoop. Girl, little limit. I have me feeling not real. Say, who did I get you help? Milk her, tips, even if it's all. All about milk her, even if it's hang it. Snow, I'm going to always see out for your case. All with the number works. Nice works, of me. All with the number snare. Scrum with their snare. They're right over crowd. What's that? My girl. Yeah, if you know, appreciation it. All will not pull out these. Pull out what's doing if you need. See her, because they're a bit of a used to be as either. Yes, nine out of the pull out it. Nine. So, you can go all with the small, you'll see. Would you want? Hurry, but that's all who's heard at you once. Okay, zip. Right beyond the stick. Urgent Spaniel Zotic, Zell, I helped my student with the medicine. Your gates by her over your family on Bushy. He works and they're on that all he has to what's it? And then works, get her out, help get to the house. Her and here even next night. There's a wee minute in the works, it's a fine. See here, go to see everything. And one when guys get we always swing. I has get it fuzzer and often yell. I and you guys get your beef, but he shit off and it in them up. Scan. Yeah, well, that's close. You're all beef, the wolf. Yes, in them up. I'm on the field and I said, that's the I have movers. Wouldn't you want? The seeps and the cross all girl. Yeah, my skin, I got to go on. Oh, you were. You're no reluctance, hurry, you're home. The bar room, all is nothing. Yes, almost. Hurry, no, sir, they're off. They're on the notion, the fever, and then the cold, and next minute there. Oh, not enough, we know people, but girl, well, what to say, they're salt about you. Nice, you salt, and it always all works, and so you sit down and meter, and the all stands. I else is. Alright, the best in the man, in it. Nej, jag ser himla visigt vatsen i alla världena är det så hörs. Fan, och en exakt. Very Pagnião, ligas nos peixes. Não, Pagnião, ele que usa, eu think, oh, não, mas e. Ui, negro me surfos. Here, screw. Her beef, her beef, but he should. Heel elf, and girl already. He's new, net must throw into the vinegar is works, you know. Her where is he? The game makes a sit down, hold a seat, but now we're girls doing the lot. Oh, I hold a lot. Oh, I was a girl, the little sniff. Really get rid of the sniff, you're correct, and so you're not. Oh, sniff, no, I agree. Best in the terms now, get up on the spots, lot. Best being in your said we do not. More in the value, would that I go over the syllables. That we only lost the hard problems of this and this of it. You're right, see one. The pots of all the help my stupid sky. You is in the other Z and the Elma. I have three. What girl, it's not bad now. What do you think? Her heaps of one shirts of its center font. Sudden look, they're all turns each, you know, what the surks, there's any real shops. There's all one night is not seeing it exit. Same lark. I was saying, there's so often it. So I know if he's having all works. I thought there's keep at what's snake belt, snow flash. No, that's no sir heaps. Research doesn't get. So I'm all with me. We all should go to our head. He's in this McClub. Oh, like. Here, I see. Oh, like.